If you want it to feel like a winter wonderland for Christmas, don't wish for snow. Just bring the wonderland indoors with these simple and inexpensive decor ideas.
Yeah, it requires a whole lot less shoveling. So we have Liz Corbett here.
Yes.
You're the Party Hostess Diva, and you're going to tell us how we can, on a budget, make it seem like Christmas time inside the home. And you start by bringing things from outside the home inside. So what do we have over here?
Here's the thing, look for things that are free. There's things all around us that we can reuse. Go outside. You can give a whole different look to things with spray paint, one of my new best friends, by the way. All kinds of things that you can do. Just to give you an example, I went outside, I got some greenery off the hedge that was way overdue for trimming, and we can put that in a beautiful little container, a mason jar, a glass, even a drinking glass, floating candles on top.
I never thought of doing that, Liz.
You want to change it up, add a little red, pop a few cranberries in there.
I'm loving it.
I love it.
But you know what I'm loving is this right here. These are literally off of a tree out in my yard, and I just spray painted them silver. I mean, you could go to, we won't say where, and pay, you know, $5, $6, $7 for a small bunch of these, but why not go outside, give them a little spritz, and you got them for free.
I can't believe this is
I can't
real.
either.
It looks like a fake that you
It
buy
has
in the
the
store.
little tiny buds on it. I think that gives it sort of a nice effect.
Oh my
Definitely.
God.
But
This
look
beats the
outside.
store, yeah.
You've got pine cones. I gave these a little spritz of silver. These I gave a little spritz with, it's hiding behind there, the little snow in a can. Really fun stuff. Kind of messy. Definitely an adult project. Anything white, you know, you've got the little batting. You could even do a scarf. You could put a little scarf around something. Use your imagination. I've got, you probably can't see them, but little battery operated lights under the snow to kind of give it a little fun,
if the lights were
sparkly
dim,
look.
you would see.
You would definitely be able to see it. And so definitely head outside, twig spray paint, pine cones, greenery. Greenery is always beautiful, and you can do lots of things with it.
Great ideas.
And if your hedges need to be trimmed, that's perfect.
That's right, two birds, one stone.
So this is a snowy candle we have here.
Yes, it is. And this is another item that you would not normally think of doing crafts with. Good old Epsom salt.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was little, you know, the answer to everything was go soak it. So if your foot hurt or your toe hurt or your fingers or whatever, go soak it in
And
some
people
Epsom
probably
salt.
still have like that same box.
They
from when
probably
they were
still
a kid.
do. This one is new, very inexpensive. I got this at a dollar store for $1. So this goes a long way. All you have to do is put a little bit of glue. I'm going to let you do this. Just get a little dab on there.
Okay.
So, and then we paint the candle.
And you paint the candle with the glue. Now you notice I like to recycle as much as possible. This is just off of a coffee can. I use these for little craft projects all the time.
Now how much glue? Just one
just
layer?
a good layer of it on there. And this gives it, I don't know if you can tell in the lighting, but a really pretty, sparkly, snow-like effect.
Well, and I bet at nighttime when you have like candles lit or something, it glows off of that.
It does. It glistens and it just gives a really nice effect. So think about everyday items that you might already have, some candles kind of hanging out. They don't have to be white, they can be colored.
Oh,
maybe you don't like the
true.
color. Put this on and it's going to take it to a whole different level.
Yeah,
All
wow,
right.
So just
that's
dab
cool.
like part of that in there and you can see how,
Oh, it's like I'm breading chicken.
there you go.
Do not eat this candle.
But I'm breading the candle. Look at that.
And just
That's
give
easy.
give it a while to dry, you know, and you want to have it out of reach of little ones that might want to be picking it off. But it just gives it a whole new look. Who would have known?
Look at that. What did
Love
that
it.
take? A minute? And it's done.
Now this next one here, I feel as if I've seen this in upscale catalogs for like $50.
You're absolutely right.
Right?
And this is a really old school vintage type item, something I remember from when I was little. Ways to repurpose books. Now I have a hard time taking apart a book that still has some use to it, but if you have some paperback novels,
Really
little tough
old
looking,
dictionary.
Puppy got a hold of it, dictionaries that are out of
Encyclopedias.
date, encyclopedias, all you're going to do is take a section out that's 30 pages.
Okay.
And if you remember how to fold a paper airplane, we're going to test you on this one,
Oh,
Seth.
you know it.
You're going to go down like so, make a good crease. I don't know if you can see that.
Here, we'll make
Okay,
sure,
here we go. I'll
we'll
do
make
it
sure
this
that
way.
everyone can see it.
All right, you're
One
going to take the
crease.
page, make one good crease right up to the edge of the binding, and you want to keep the binding intact. That's going to help you. Then a second one, just like you're making a paper airplane.
Like
And
this,
you're,
right?
Exactly, and you're done with that page. Go to the next one and do all 30 exactly like that. And what you're going to end up with are these beautiful folds that fan out. Now the other half is just simply 30 more pages.
So it's 60 pages out of a book.
60 pages out of a
And
book.
then you've got
You're going to
something
glue the
looks
two
really
halves
cool.
together. You've got this little tail on the end, very simple. just give it a cut. If you want to make a whole forest of these little cute vintage trees, you can cut them at this point to make them shorter.
And that
So you
doesn't
can have-
cost anything.
It doesn't cost anything,
Well,
and they're
unless you
so
break it.
cute.
and then I ruin your tree.
You can. I'm so sad.
Oh, and it
I
has a
worked so
star
hard
on
on
And a
top.
little
That's
cardboard
cute.
star. You could also give them a little spritz of green paint if you wanted to. You could give them a little splash of glitter, a whole new look.
Can we talk martini glass
Yes,
marshmallow?
yes, we can.
Thank
Again,
you.
think outside the box. Look
Right?
around your house for
Exactly.
anything that's white. Those are simply mini marshmallows. Probably a little stale. What
Little
do you think?
sale. I jumped the gun on
Those
that.
are-
Shouldn't have eaten
You
it.
definitely did. Battery operated light. You want to nestle it down inside so you just see a little martini glass with marshmallows. I mean, how fun is that?
Right?
That's so easy.
Put all white things on your table. And
Yes.
go into your pantry, use your dishes and things like normally you wouldn't think of using that, but it's all about elevating different heights for things.
And that's what you've done here too.
Yes, this one I'm loving. You see this old barrel, and that actually is an antique barrel from way back when, from my grandfather's store. And inside, you're just going to put one of those plug-in candles that many of us either still use or maybe don't use any longer.
I have those.
And you find them at tag sales, thrift stores. That one is just really, really old. Put a beautiful little different looking bulb in it. That one looks more like a flame. Some greenery around the top, and you have a cute little Christmas lantern to put in your kitchen or anywhere you want.
Love it. And lastly, repurpose ornaments and some of those fake greens that everybody loves.
Fake greens that everybody loves. It's all about elevating and color. And my suggestion would be, if you're going to have a particular look, try to keep a theme to it. A mishmash of everything just looks cluttered.
Yep.
Stick with one particular thing, like white, silver, and greenery. Or go with, the country sort of vintage look and try to get things all together that have the same theme, and you'll have a really beautiful, cohesive look.
And the best part, a lot of it doesn't cost anything.
A lot of
You
it
have in
didn't
your
cost
house.
anything. I think the most I spent, oh gosh.
You gotta think about that,
honestly,
don't you?
the most I spent was $1 for this.
Very cool.
True story.
And later in the show too, we're gonna head to the kitchen because we're making festive cranberry salsa, so don't go anywhere.
And truffles.
Also, stockings are hung